Welcome to a new To Be Honest music review. I'm your host Cole, and today we're going to be talking about the new OC's album, Weird Exits. Now, coming into this album, I had no idea what I was in for at all. So, basically being really surprised. I got this really cool punk album that just hit me in all the right places. The album starts off with Dead Man's Gun, which is just starting off the album really well and basically showing off already how awesome the guitar play can be and how great the drums can sound at times, like really emphasizing more on the guitar on this song. And somewhat the vocals are kind of like moseying along with the song, with the guitar kind of playing as it strums and just differently implemented in there. And it's just a really good way to start this album. Then we got the track Ticklish Warrior, which basically is where I fell in love with this album. The guitar just comes in there ripping into the track and just killing it. And basically the productions are just amazing on this track, really emphasizing on that guitar and how it's played. And then you got those rough, raw vocals in there that just sound gritty and awesome. And then you got crash cymbals going everywhere. Just this song is absolutely awesome, just on a like instrumentation look at, and then just how it just sounds really awesome and in your face. Then you got like this continuous song called Jammed Entrance, and this song is basically nice instrumentation play, and then just kind of like this weird computer noise that I couldn't even identify with. It sounded like some kind of old beeping noise, and it actually worked really well for the song, and just really cool bass line in there. And then it leads into the other track, which is Plastic Plant, which basically feels like a continuation of that song, which works really well. Then you got Gelentius Club, which is basically this really nice like punk sounding single of theirs, which is really cool. It has really catchy drums and guitar in there, and some really nice vocal track being implemented, sounding really harsh and nasty at times, but not too nasty where you can't stand it. And the album starts to slow down with Unwrap the Fiend Part 2, which is a really awesome, another more lean towards instrumentation track, which is not a problem with this album at all. It just sounds really nice and almost calming, and then that guitar riff gets in there, and it's just great stuff, seriously. Then you got Crawl Out from the Fallout, which is a longer track, and it kind of emphasizes more on this like double bass that's in there that plays the same exact notes for like almost the whole song, but really it works. It gives this like eerie effect to the song, and it's really like relaxing and kind of makes you feel tense almost in a weird way, but I enjoyed it for the most part. You know, it got kind of repetitive at times, but yeah, it's good. Then the album ends on The Axis, which is just really like focuses on the church organ or an organ of some sorts, and then this really nice guitar playing in the background, and then more emphasis on the vocal track here, which is nice because basically the whole album kind of didn't do that. And then that as soon as like this album ends, it feels like the album is being destroyed or something, like something malfunctioned and it's just ripping apart or something, and I really like that. That was a good touch, definitely. Overall, I love this album. It was awesome. It was punk. It was great, and just what I needed at the time when it came out. But if you're looking for like lyrics or anything, really, this isn't the album to really be looking at. This is more focusing on the instrumentations and the guitar play in here, and just the album's basically just like a jam session that happened this year for them, and I gotta say, it works really well, and I love listening to it. I've been having it on replay for quite some time now. Obviously, this album's a 5 out of 5 for me. It's easily that, and probably one of the top contenders so far for my album of the year. And I'm hoping that you enjoyed this review, and I'm sorry it's a little quick. I mean, there's only 8 tracks on this album, and plus I wanted to get this review out there. I was like, come on, Dave, come on.